got your opinion and I've got mine. The only thing that matters is the Word of God. Give us the Bible tape. What's the Bible tape? We need the Bible tape. Bible tape with Neal and Rhonda.
Hello. Welcome to Bible Take.
Bible Take.
I'm KaRonda.
And I'm Neal. And today's show, we have a guest. And her name is
Her name is Sandra Hickman.
Sandra Hickman. And I'm going to...
She's right here out of Greenville, North Carolina. She's
Yeah.
a certified aerobics instructor. And
Absolutely.
She's here to talk to you guys about the importance of eating healthy and making sure you're working out and things like that.
Yeah, and today's title of the show is...
Healthy eating, healthy living.
And we're going to talk to you about what you should eat and what you should not eat. So, of course, the name of the show is Bible Take, which means that I will give my take on healthy eating and healthy living, which is my opinion. KaRonda is going to give her take on the same matter. And then, here's the ultimate, the Bible take. We're going to read to you exactly the word from the King James Version, the Holy Bible. Okay, but first, we're going to do something which we haven't done in the last 2 or 3 shows.
I want to get back to our website and just highlight some of our viewers as far as the comments. For those of you that don't know, we have a website at www.bibletake.org. And so I'm going to, if you don't mind, Neal, I'd like to read one of our viewers' comments.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so one of our comments made by Jasmine Connolly, she wanted to say, or she said, I just watched part 2 of Homosexuality, and it was wonderful. I love how the show is bringing on local talents, and I really love the call-ins. People can sit in their lazy boy and phone you guys and give their take about the show's topic. Neal and KaRonda, please keep doing what you're doing, because it seems like you two are talking about today's issues that churches and other shows locally aren't talking about. I love the show, and again, please keep it up. Can't wait for the next topic. You two have a humbleness upon you. Rhonda, love your smile, and Neal, you are just fine.
Wow. Ooh.
All right, Neal.
Thank you.
Smile, voice, haircut, and etc. I'm sure your wife's in the studio at every show.
Did she just ask me if I'm married or not?
I think she did.
So that means she doesn't know, huh?
I guess she did.
Well, we'll keep that a secret.
So let's go and move to another comment. If you like to read one, Neal.
Yes, absolutely. First, Jasmine, thanks for the compliment. The next one is coming from Miss Deneen Dorsey Winfield. And she states, hello, my name is Deneen, and I am so glad you guys are doing this. But I just need a little help on how to comment. Well, Deneen, we're going to tell you exactly how you can leave your comment. You go to the website, which is
www.bibletake.org.
obviously you already been because you did leave a comment. So what you did it right. But I'm going to go over it anyway. So you go to the website, you go look up at the top, and you'll see the navigation button, which says homepage, Meet Neal and KaRonda, TV shows, viewer takes, contact us. You click on Viewers Take, correct?
That's right. Viewers Take.
You click on that, and you just type in exactly what you want to say. And it's going to say sign my guest book, but that's where you put your name in, your email address if you want. It's an option. You can put a facetious name if you want, correct?
Correct. You can put anonymous. If you don't want us to say your name, just, simply put anonymous.
Or just use John Doe or Elizabeth or something like that. And in the box where it says message, you go ahead and you read, that's your comments right there. And then, of course, you're going to have to type in the 2 words that you see. If you can't understand the second word, you got a refreshing button that will give you options, okay? That's simply because that will prevent all the spam and unwanted messages and whatnot. So it's just that simple, Denise.
That's it. And so, again, we do thank you for your time. And as Neal just stated, you know how to get to the website, www.bibletake.org. We're going to go into a break, but what you would want to do, you do not want to miss the next segment. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back. Contact Can Productions for your very own professional, three-dimensional, and high-definition, yes, that's 3D and HD videography production. Can Productions also specialize in VHS and DVD conversions, radio recordings, music videos, voiceovers, TV ministries, promotional videos, weddings, photo shoots, and much, much more. Call Can Productions today at 252-565-8607, 252-565-8607. And remember, it can be done with Can Productions.
Whoa, cut. What are you doing?
Hello. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that break. We're here. We have a special guest in our audience that we're going to do an interview with Miss Sandra Hickman.
Yes.
How are you doing today?
I am doing absolutely wonderful.
Awesome. And I understand you are a certified aerobics instructor.
Yes, I am.
Awesome.
I've been teaching about 25 years,
Okay.
different clubs in Pitt County.
Okay. And so I understand your background is even in health education. You have a master's with that?
Yes, I do. I have a master's in health education. The purpose of getting my master's in health education was really to educate people that look like me.
Mm-hmm.
When I used to read everything about health issues, we always were number one, and I wanted to do something about that.
Okay. So as a certified, instructor, why is it important, number one, to eat healthy? And then in addition to that, why is it important to live healthy?
Well, it's important to live healthy, and in living healthy, you're going to eat healthy.
Okay.
And it's mainly because you want to live a long life, a long, productive life that, you don't want to be sick. So it's important to eat right. And when I talk about eating right, it's moderation is the key, really. I'm not going to say this is bad, that's bad, but really moderation is the key to everything. We just need to know what, like, a serving size is. Most of us don't. Because if we really knew what a serving size was, we wouldn't have so much obesity in the United States. And when I talk about serving size, I like to illustrate the serving size, particularly meat, because we tend to be a meat-eating population.
Type of person, right?
Yes, we do. And really, a serving size of a meat, if a person takes their hand, the palm of their hand is a serving size of meat.
So that should be just the amount of meat I eat. Just that hand.
Yes.
Not 2 times, but one.
Not 2 times, but 1. But we tend to eat 2.
Or 3.
Or 3. So that's the reason why we have a lot of the obesity, is because we're really eating more than what we really need to take. That's one of the reasons why babies, if they're breastfed, they eat what they want. They are learn to eat what they want. But a lot of times when we bottle feed babies, we say, oh, they need this many ounces. But if we breastfeed, we don't know how many ounces they're getting. They're getting it enough to eat. And if we can just eat till we're satisfied.
And then stop.
And then stop.
Okay, I got it. So palm of your hand, eat till you're satisfied, stop. But include that workout regimen.
Oh, wow. Yes.
Okay.
Working out is, I tell people I really don't like working out. I do like having fun.
Okay.
So if you can make your workout fun, then you'll do it. You'll do it more than once a week. You'll try to incorporate in that as many times during a week as you can, because it is fun.
So if you could, you just mentioned that it's fun. So tell me about how your aerobics classes are. Like, what is maybe an outline of what a person would expect from a class?
In a class, this is what you would expect in a class that the instructor really knows what she's doing.
Okay.
Or he's doing. You're going to have a warm-up. Everybody needs to warm up. And then you'll have some stretching, just kind of, stretches to kind of get your body to, together. And then for aerobics, you're going to have at least minimum 20 minutes of getting your heart rate to where it needs to be. And when we say heart rate, we're talking about no less than 60% all the way up to like 85. Anything over 85, you just working.
Okay.
It's no extra benefit from it. And you do that for a minimum of 20 minutes. And then you can do some toning and then cool down.
Okay, awesome. And I understand right here in Pitt County, we have what is called healthy living, healthy eating, or I'm sorry, healthy lives, healthy choices.
Yes.
So how is that incorporated with the things that you do?
Okay, Healthy Lives, Healthy Choices is a nonprofit organization under the Total Christian Ministry. And basically what we do, because Vitamin Medical Health is sponsor us.
Okay.
They're our money source. And what they're trying to do is because cardiovascular disease is number one in Pitt County, we're trying to reduce that risk in
Right.
African Americans.
Okay.
And one of the things in order to do that, you have to look at your blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And if you had 10 people in this room,
Mm-hmm.
middle age, I'll just use middle age, but now, they're younger than middle age who are getting high blood pressure. I'll just say, just being nice, 8 out of 10 of them are going to have some blood pressure issues.
Wow, that's a big.
It is really, really, really big. It really is a big issue for our African American people. And so there's ways to reduce that. Of course, if you're under the doctor's care, you need to do exactly what the doctor says. But there's some things that you could do to prevent this. And it's two things.
Okay.
And they both start with an E.
Okay.
Eating right
Eating right.
and exercising.
We'll write that one down. Eating right and exercising.
That's exactly right.
It's not that hard.
There's two E's. It sounds like it's hard when we think about eating right and exercising, but really, you've got to, one, move your body. God made us to move our bodies. And I tell people, special Christians, I say, when God was on this earth, when Jesus was on this earth, what did he do? What was his mode of transportation?
His 2 feet.
His 2 feet.
That means he moved.
He moved. He walked. So if we want to be like Christ-like, as we say, then you need to move your feet.
Put some action behind
You got to
it.
put some action behind what you're doing.
Okay.
So, and you need to do it in a way that it's fun for you.
Right.
Because if it's fun for you, you will do it.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. I know we're wrapping up and we're running out of time. If you could let the people know how they can get in contact with you if they have any questions or about eating healthy or living healthy, or maybe want to be a
Yep.
part of your aerobics classes.
Sure.
How can they reach you?
Mine, you can email me at Sandra S. Hickman. It's S. Hickman. SHICKMAN
Uh-huh.
at embarkmail.com.
Okay. Embarkmail.com. That's shickman at embarkmail.com. That's awesome. That's awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to tell the people as far as eating and living right?
Basically, what I want to say is if you eat, you have your plate mostly vegetables and move that body.
Move that body.
You'll see some tremendous results.
Awesome. I do thank you so much. You have a wonderful evening. Be blessed.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is 6L7, the entertainer. For your very own professional photo shoot and high-definition videography production, contact Can Productions today at 252-567-8607. Again, that's 252-567-8607. Weddings, birthday events, you can get it done right with Can Productions.
Man, that was awesome. I really enjoyed that.
How was your walk?
The walk I was tired. When I walk around, hey, welcome back. Hey, you were watching Bible Take. Hey, wasn't that an awesome interview? KaRonda, you did an awesome
Well,
job.
thank you. I appreciate that.
And the questions you asked and the answers that we received from Sandra, it was awesome.
I learned a lot. I mean, portion size. I need to cut back on my portions. I know I eat too much.
Yeah, I learned a lot too. I mean, because I did take the walk around the building,
Yes, you did.
and I was able to come back and
Okay,
catch.
short
like-
walk.
Well, yeah, it was short, but I was able to come back. When I came back, I did catch like maybe a minute and a half of the interview,
Okay,
and I enjoyed it. Of course, I'm gonna watch it when we we come on.
When we air.
Yeah, and we air when? When do we air?
Well, we're on Sundays and Wednesdays on Greenville Public Access TV channel 23. So check us out at GPAT TV, and just lots of wonderful things in store. But how about what is Your take on healthy eating and healthy living.
Wow, my take. Through experiences, I never thought that I would have to go on a diet because I always been the same size my whole life.
Okay.
Even when I was an athlete, playing basketball 20 hours a day.
Wow.
Okay, I could never gain weight. So I thought I could just eat anything. But what I didn't know is that the junk food that I was eating, it had some effect on my inner organs here.
Okay.
But thank God I'm still here. And listening to Sandra, what she had to say, man, it really opened my eyes. It really did. And I think that a lot of you guys need to listen very carefully. I hope you listen very carefully to what Sandra had to say because being obese, being out of shape, being overweight, it's not healthy at all. And your body is your temple, and God wants us to take care of his temple.
Absolutely, and I totally agree with you, Neil. Being in my background, I haven't always been small or the size I am, today. And the time that I transitioned from being overweight to being of weight, like I am now, is when I joined the military. Being able to work out every day and run and do some push-ups and cardio and things like that, that really helps you. You feel great after you're done. A lot of times, I'm not the best runner in the world, but after I'm done, I take my shower, I'm feeling great. So I definitely agree with, doing some type of thing, even if it's just walking around the neighborhood.
Now you say you're not the best runner in the world. Now I seen KaRonda's Facebook, and with the big picture on top, you have the large picture, and then
Yes.
you have the small picture in the corner. Where in her big picture, she's running. She's.
You gotta work at what
Woo!
you
You,
like to do.
you would think she was at the Olympics. You would think that what is her name, Wilma Rudolph. You would think that's who she was. You remember Wilma
I
Rudolph?
remember. I
Yeah,
remember of her.
of her.
I've
Yeah,
never
so
had
do
her.
I. Because I
Right.
don't think I didn't live back in the
No, I
30s or
just
the
turned
40s.
18.
Quickly for about 15 seconds, just tell me what you think of the military.
Oh, absolutely. The military is definitely there, designed to help keep us safe here in the United States. Without the military, there's no telling what type of things that could happen, from people that do not, for whatever reason, like the United States. So we have to have that protection there to ensure that our country is safe. So,
Yeah, and the reason why I showed those couple pictures of KaRonda in her military uniform, you was in Afghanistan at that
no,
time?
I've been to Iraq. I've been
Okay.
to Egypt, Africa.
And those pictures that I just showed them, where were you at when you took those pictures?
It could have been me in Iraq, or it could have been me in Korea, or in Egypt, Africa.
And the reason why I
Those
showed
overseas.
And the reason why I showed that is simply because we have people coming from our hometown that is over there, and KaRonda was telling me that there's gunfire, bullets, and everything, bombs, and going off 24/7. She laying in her bunk or wherever trying to sleep, but hey, I just want to thank
Gotta
you
do
for
what you gotta do.
I just want to thank you for being over there
Oh, you're welcome.
and protecting
anytime.
the country. I really appreciate that. I mean, listen, we gotta take a break,
When
and
we come back, we're gonna give the Bible take for healthy eating and healthy living. So you definitely don't want to miss it.
because we're going to tell you exactly what the King James Version of the Bible has to say about healthy
Eating.
and healthy living. So we'll be right back.
Contact Can Productions for your very own professional, three-dimensional, and high-definition, yes, that's 3D and HD, videography production. Can Productions also specialize in VHS and DVD conversions, radio recordings, music videos, voiceovers, TV ministries, promotional videos, weddings, photo shoots, and much, much more. Call Can Productions today at 252-565-8607, 252-565-8607. And remember, it can be done with Can Productions.
Whoa, 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 cut. What are you doing?
Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. Okay, you are watching Bible Tape. Now it's time for KaRonda to give us exactly what the Bible has to say about healthy eating and healthy living.
That's right. And so when I was reading the Bible, and I wanted to get a scripture that I thought that would make a big impact. If you would turn to Leviticus 3:17, and it states, "It shall be a perpetual statute for your generations throughout all your dwellings, that ye eat neither fat nor blood." So there you have it right there. Make sure when you're cooking, make sure you don't eat raw meat. Cook it all the way through. Don't eat fat. If it's fat, try to limit that. If you're cooking, maybe cut the fat away from the meat that you're cooking so that you can get just the lean meat.
And the blood, meaning that you got to cook your food first, right?
That's right. It's considered unclean.
So you know how a lot of people order their steak medium rare, and it still had that little taste of blood in it, or that little blood in it. It should be cooked completely done.
Right.
Or
Not
what?
burnt, but well done.
Well done. It should be cooked well done. And also about that, it said you shouldn't eat fat. See, God made our bodies, and He made it so He know exactly what the intake of food or the consumption of food that should be taken. If not, then there's going to be repercussion, and there's going to be consequences as far as your health. Like, for instance, fat. Let's talk about fat for a second. If you cook bacon, you do not need your own grease or lard.
Because it makes its own.
Yes,
I've cooked it before, and you're right.
absolutely.
It makes a lot of grease, and if I don't know if you have, for those that do cook bacon, if you take the grease out the side and put it into a can or something,
Yeah.
it'll get hard over time.
Yeah.
The next day, really, a couple hours later.
Absolutely. And imagine it being in your blood, your arteries. If it gets in your arteries and stay in your arteries, it's going to become solid. And when it becomes solid, it's going to give the blood a hard time to flow through, because your artery are made like a tube, and it should be completely clear of any type of fat or anything that was clogged or built up, and your blood should flow healthy and freely. I may say. See, now God knows exactly what your body should take and what your body can take and what it cannot take. And this is why God instructed Moses in the book of Leviticus, what you just read, to tell the people exactly what they should or should not eat.
And speaking of that, you were reading a scripture not too long ago where it talked about some things that we should not eat. Is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. It's still in the book of Leviticus, and it's written by Moses. And just what KaRonda was just talking about is in chapter 11, and it goes down to verse 7. So that's Leviticus chapter 11, verse 7, and it states, "And the pig." Now I'm reading from the English Standard Version. Okay. I think in the King James Version is it used the terminology as swine. But we all know swine is a pig or a hog.
That's right.
And the pig, because of its parts, the hoof and the foot, does not chew the unclean food, which is, in other words, the food that it chews, it regurgitates and it eat. It chews just like a camel and a cow. It spits it out and you eat it again. Okay, it is unclean to you. You should not eat any of their flesh. A pig, you should not eat. You should not eat a pig ear, a pig tongue, a pig tail, a pig feet, whole chitlins, which is the guts, whole maw, or anything. Oh, by the way, KaRonda has no idea what a whole maw is. Look, email KaRonda and tell her exactly what a whole maw is. Okay? So you should not eat any parts of a pig. Right. Now, this is the word that's coming from the Bible. Okay? All right, Neal, it's the Old Testament. It's the Mosaic law. But let me tell you something. You keep on eating a pig every day, and I guarantee you, eventually, you'll end up at Valley Medical Center, at the Heart Center. And they just built a brand new heart center.
Yeah, they have a robotics apparatus.
Absolutely, absolutely. So God knows what your body can take or cannot take. So read the book of Leviticus. It's so much that you shouldn't eat, but it also tell you what you should eat. And that's in the book of Leviticus.
That's right. So I'm going to definitely read it again tonight, and just to get a better knowledge for myself. But guys, don't touch that dial. We'll be right back.
Yeah, we gotta take a break. Just a 30-minute show, and we can talk so much on what the Bible has to say about it. So, hey, we'll be right back.
Contact Can Productions for your very own professional 3-dimensional and high-definition, yes, that's 3D and HD videography production. Can Productions also specialize in VHS and DVD conversions, radio recordings, music videos, voiceovers, TV ministries, promotional videos, weddings, photo shoots, and much, much more. Call Can Productions today at 252-565-8607, 252-565-8607. And remember, it can be done with Can Productions.
Whoa, 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 cut. What are you doing?
All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's show.
Yes,
We had a lot of
yes,
fun
yes.
with Sandra Hickman.
Yes.
Just finding out about how we can eat healthy, live healthy. You know, I gave my take. Neil gave his take. We
Yep.
got the Bible take. And so, guys, definitely hope you are taking in what we said today. You know, look at the portion size of the foods that you're eating. You know, try to eat healthier. If you can bake it before you fry it. You know, if you can cook it before you go out and eat. You know, make sure you're doing some type of exercise. If it's walking, you know, you're sitting down looking at the TV, the game on the TV, on your TV screen, stand up and, you know, do some jumping jacks while you're watching TV. Do something to keep your body moving. The key is eat healthy, move healthy, put some action behind it, and you'll live a healthy life.
Absolutely. And you know what, KaRonda, this was a great show. And it just went by too quickly for me. So I think we should do a part 2 on this show.
That would be a great idea.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. You know, this is what we're going to do, okay? Be sure to keep tuning in because we will have a second part to this show, which is
Healthy eating
and healthy living. Yes,
All right.
and please be careful in your lifetime. And you know, there was a shooting here in Greenville. It was like at the Wild Wild West. You know, and it's crazy out there. You know, so
Make sure you stay prayed up. Whatever you do,
Yes.
read your word, stay prayed up. You know, and tomorrow's a better day.
and make sure you hug your child before he leave the house or before you leave the house, okay? Because you never know. And remember, if you're not a member to a church, please go and find a Bible
Teaching church.
because we must learn the word.
Absolutely.
The word is our weapon. It's not a gun. It's the Bible, okay?
That's right. We've had fun today. Our time's up. We thank you. Look forward to seeing you soon. You know, stay tuned to our website, www.bibletape.org. See you next time.
Bible tape. We need the Bible tape. Bible tape.
Thanks for tuning in. We hope you've learned more of God's Word. Visit their website at BibleTake.org. That's BibleTake.org. And email your take, which is your opinion about this show's topic, to bt@BibleTake.org. That's bt@BibleTake.org. Neal and Rhonda will respond to your emails on the next show. So please, join Neal and Rhonda on Bible Take next week.
Bible